Titan attacking your target.
Guard activated. Weapons powered.
Laser core ready. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Eject immediately.
Nice jump, pilot. Finish. An enemy Titan exploding. That's my favorite sound.
Control transferring to pilot. Power supply ready.
Eliminate all enemy Titans.
Elevator threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking. Warning, critical damage sustained. Advise defensive systems. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Warning, reactor is vulnerable. Severe damage incurred.
North Star down. Bring that Titan down. Halftime.
Power systems transferred to pilot.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm on the voice.
I am talking.
Voice is on.
Do you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Multiple Titans engaged. Advise
Eric?
to prioritize your targets.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Transferring control to pilot.
Hello? Hello, hello.
You are being engaged by multiple Titans.
Hello, Eric. Hello.
You are outnumbered by hostile Titans.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Enemy Titan attacking your target.
Can you hear me now? I see
You are engaging multiple Titans.
my thing going on. Hello?
I better stay out of your way.
I cannot hear you anymore. Are you troubleshooting? Hello? Eric? Hello?
You're in voice.
I am on voice. I can see my thing going on.
Oh, this is the downside of Chapman's hat.
Ah!
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
you're dead set.
Ah, yes, I've been there.
Yeah, you can move turn. That's the end.
Yeah. Alright, good.
Streaming.
Oh, nice. Let's see. I just got home and I'm plugging in all my shit now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt bad about the 100 Larvitar that I got.
Power systems
'Cause
transferred to pilot.
We got there, we got it. Like, Carly and I were over at like a church on the way to her place,
Yeah.
kicking the shit out of some yellows that were in there that had like a bunch of trash.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in the middle of that, and then the alert came through of like a hundo,
Yeah.
like probably like half to a quarter of a mile away from, or half to 3/4 of a mile away.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh. So I'm like, oh shit, there's 100 Larvitar over at the Taco Bell on Division. She's like, both just looked at each other and just started running.
Oh man.
So yeah, we get there. There's ended up still being plenty of time, but it was one of those, you know, don't fuck around with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Multiple Titans are
And Evan's phone had died like
closest enemy first.
earlier in the day, and I just hadn't bothered charging it because you know how that USB port on it is a pain in the ass.
Oh sure. Yeah.
So it's not like I can just leave it in my pocket charging and it'll be fine. It's like it would come unplugged like 10 seconds later and then be worthless, so not even bother. So we both catch ours, and I'm like, all right, let's plug in the phone. I have to sit there and hold the plug in for it to get powered up. Powers up to 1%, so I'm like, all right, let's start it up. And it powers up, and basically it goes through its startup routine, and then it shuts down because it just doesn't have enough power to sustain. So I'm like, fuck, all right. Wait for it to get to 2%. Power it up. Starts launching Pokemon Go, and my phone had turned off the hotspot because of inactivity, so I'm like, ah, shit. Starting that up, and it did not connect to Wi-Fi, or like basically right when it connected to Wi-Fi, it started shutting down again. I'm like, ah, motherfucker. And at that point, it was just like, all right, let's just go. Like,
Yeah.
Evan doesn't pay attention to the IVs at all, but it's like, yeah, at some point he will, and he'll be like,
And it would've
he'll
been
appreciate
super
this.
nice.
Yeah. But I'm like, ah, whatever. You know, I'll tell a story to him when he's older or something like that.
Well, when you pass your account down to him one day, in your will, he'll appreciate
Oh,
it.
well, we'll see how he does. But, yeah, that was my story for that. And then, yeah, Carly's just trading. She goes to go to the bathroom or, you know, do her night routine of washing her face and all that girl
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm just sitting there playing Star Wars because I'm like, oh, I haven't done any Star Wars stuff today. I gotta catch up on that shit.
Well,
The alert comes through of like 100 Larvitar in Streeterville. I'm like, oh shit, that's
yeah.
Eric. I'm like, that's close enough, like, especially if it's like on the west side of Streeterville, not like the northeast point of it or something like that. It's like, oh, let's see where this is. And I'm like, oh shit, that's like straight down.
Yeah, exactly.
Over Eric. I'm like, all right, Eric, here's a screenshot of where it is. Here's the CP. Grab Lex's phone and go.
Yeah, there was like a minute of debate, but you know, I was over there pretty quick. But
Yeah.
it all depends on how quick, you know, they posted it.
Yeah, and like, you know, at that point of night, it's not really, people are going in and out of that area, so they're getting it right when it spawns. They're like, this is when we posted it. It was like 3 minutes
Yeah.
between them posting it and you doing it.
Right, so you only have to hope that you got it on the early end.
Yeah, so I was like, go, go, go.
And
And yours was much higher CP than the one Harley and I got.
amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
I
because
pump it up nearly as much.
so here's my tragic story for the night. So I powered my 100 all the way up with the 32 candy I have left.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting there trading our Larvitars back and forth to get more candy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she asked me a question or something like that. And so I set my phone down and I bump it a couple times, don't think anything of it.
Mhm.
Well, the Larvitar we had just traded, I fucking I evolved once. Like just by bumping my phone on accident and spent, 25 Larvitar candy
Okay. I mean,
on
that's
like a CP40 or like a 47 IV one that is completely worthless. So I'm like,
yeah, just threw that all away.
yeah. So
Ugh.
that was super annoying, but it's not like, whatever. I'll just
Yeah.
get over this right away because whatever. I still have 100 Tyranitar.
I have. Oh yeah, right. I've got 74 candy left to level
Nice.
up my dudes. Unfortunately, the what level is this one? I think he's pretty good. What's he's? Let me go over to my Pokegenie because I clearly leveled up a low CP one for some reason.
Mm.
He is. If I named him, I just know. Yeah, he's like 90%, 91%, and but he's 855 CP. Yeah, you know. But
Hey, did you do your free Starbucks today?
yes, and
Okay,
I
nice.
got bonus Starbucks from completing challenges of placing an order and having Starbucks this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
You didn't do the challenges for free?
I did all of the things. I had
Oh.
challenges for free, challenges for paid, all the stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, I've got these Tyranitors. I gotta figure out which one's the best one to spend my now 74 candy on.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about that Metagross.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That'll
Yeah.
be a decent one at the very least.
Like super
But-
decent. I mean, it
Yeah.
should be what, 90 plus? Is that?
80, I believe, is the
Ah,
minimum for
okay.
Luckies. Yeah.
Alright, well, shiny, lucky, 80 plus, Metagross, you know.
Yeah.
But, I've got plenty of Metagross candy left, I think, since I just made Lex waste 100 of hers for, you know, a Charizard that's going to be pretty good, but
Yeah.
how much Beldum? I have 282 Beldum candy left. So at
Oh,
least
wow.
I'll be able to level some stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not very much Beldum candy. I still have a shit ton.
Is it not? How much do you have?
Hold on. I'm shaking a snow globe real quick for Starbucks.
Let me see, how many Metagross have I evolved? I've only evolved 2 Metagross, and that's how much candy I've got
Oh.
left.
I've got 773 Beldum candy left.
Damn,
And
that's nuts.
yeah, I evolved one today because we were doing our end of day trading and I got a lucky 87.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we got quite a few I got quite a few luckies today. Let's see. Let's
Gosh, I don't know
sort
if I've
by
gotten any
recent.
that haven't been from, you know, good trades.
The guaranteeds?
The guaranteeds, yeah.
Oh. Crazy. Let's see. I got a total of like 4 Tyranitar or Larvitar luckies today. Let's see. One was a 93, so that's good. One was an two of them were 89s, so I threw one of the 89s away, and the one was like an
Well,
82.
dang man, an embarrassment of riches.
I know. Then I got that Metagross,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Yeah, I'm up to a good chunk of Lucky Sun stuff right now.
Yeah. We're
Oh,
gonna
I've got a Lucky Murkrow, huh? What do you know?
just here. See, the thing about side tone. The
Yeah.
thing about side tone now is that I feel like I can keep my my headphones all the way over my ears,
Oh,
which is nice because I'm not yelling, right? But
yeah.
the downside is then I can't really hear people walking around.
Mm.
And is that the cat, or is that the baby, or is that my wife?
Yeah.
Okay,
Two of which are totally acceptable.
I've rolled out the babby. I'm thinking it's gotta be the cat. So then to cap off the Larvitar, the 100 Larvitar thing.
Yeah.
I stopped by Walgreens on the way back, and I was gonna get myself
Some jelly beans.
yeah, but when I went to check out, realized that my pants were in home for the evening mode.
Oh,
Step one is taking out the cards out of my pocket and
yeah.
putting them on my dresser. This is literally the second time this has happened at this Walgreens with jelly beans.
Oh. Oh man.
Yeah.
They think you're like a total jelly bean addict.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I think the first time I was picking up a prescription or something for Lex, so I had the prescription, or it couldn't have been a prescription because I left the jelly beans and whatever I was getting for Lex at the front checkout with the guy there, and I came back and I was gonna get my cards, and Lex is like, you know, you've been running around. Oh, because I went and I actually took my car, just
Ah,
I was not in the mood to walk.
yeah.
And she was like, you want me to just go do it? And I was like, would you? Well, if you do, here's the thing. There's some jelly beans. They're left with this one guy. It's not like there aren't jelly beans back in the jelly bean section, but I feel like I left those there, and I want to seem like a person of my word. So if you could please go and buy those jelly beans.
Yeah.
This time I had no such contingency. Alexa was already like basically in bed when I got home.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So, do you have any interest in being on that Pokemon Discord?
Yes.
All right, here, I'll invite you to it.
Lex said that there was no invite needed to her knowledge. Is there a different Discord?
No, there's not. It's the PNR one.
What's the difference?
I mean, I don't know which one she's on, but I'm just inviting it so you have a link to it.
Ah, perfect. Juan, thank you. And this is oh, okay. Lakeview, Lincoln.
Lots of bots, and so like you can do bot commands to get alerts on like the 100, because then that puts you part of that distribution list.
Oh, okay.
And then when someone tags the 100, then it's like, oh, you get an alert, which is
Oh, that's perfect.
I know so quickly of like, oh, this shit's going on.
Yeah.
People will link GPS stuff in the Pokestop usually of like, here's where this shit is.
Please post a screenshot of your character over in the bot land.
Oh yeah, that's to basically verify you're a real person.
Okay, so what do I really need to do here to verify? Just literally just that?
Yeah, it's like a screenshot of yourself facing to the left or something like that.
Myself as a human being?
No, no, your
my
character.
rotated out.
Yeah.
Alright, my battery is so almost dead. Let's...
Oh.
Okay. Let's analyze, proving time, love of the game. Individuals may be reinstated. Regular contributors to the bot lab. Okay. They all look like they're just facing forward, so there must be like a different thing that you're referring to.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe they changed it since I've joined or whatever.
Okay, screenshot there. I just got a match for the Titanfall. Let's go over to the bot lab. What's this icon? There it is, PNR. Alright, what am I going up against? No one. Cool. Oh god, all the good guys are on my team.
Oh.
Eliminate all enemy Titans.
Hopefully I did this right since I done a lot of reading before I decided to post this picture of my character. Your team is listed. Oh, they do like the whole OCR thing on your character screenshot.
Oh yeah.
And that's clever.
Yeah. So yeah, you can if you go into the how to PNR section, that gives you like a breakdown of some of the bot commands that you can do into the bot lab.
Friendly Titan attacking your target.
What do they call that when
Nice way
you're,
to start it off.
Firing laser core.
they're trying to like, stagger their fire with my shield?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to do that, but I haven't
Friendly
knocked
Titan
that
attacking your
perfect.
target. Warning. Reactor explosion.
Shit, this is
Oh.
I hate it when I'm like half doing it and I'm like, alright, time for the chance.
Yeah. Great. Now people are just taking advantage of me being an idiot and just standing still for no reason. Yeah. Sometimes I'll look to do my like ejection as like a distraction as well, of just like, oh, let me phase into the middle of all these people and then eject, and they may scatter thinking it's a nuke,
Yeah.
or at least start to
Where
scatter.
did the Roman just go?
Yeah, and so I'll do some of that, and then yeah, if it's brawl, I'll be like, oh, I just phased into all these people, and now they're fighting over who gets to terminate me.
Elevated threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking. Friendly
Whoops
Titan
on that one.
critical damage. Advise vortex shield. Laser core ready. Friendly Titan attacking target.
Yeah, actually. I'm starting to experiment with splitter rifle more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my main objection is
Critical damage. Advise cover. Ion laser core activated. Warning. Reactor explosion.
my main objection to it is that it's extremely versatile baseline.
Yeah.
So what was pointed out to me, and also my theory that
Friendly Titan attacking your target.
waiting for laser shots is actually higher DPS
You're winning, team.
than
Keep it up.
No.
doing splitter rifle. But
Yeah.
according to Dino Rush, that's not the case. There's actually higher DPS assuming you're landing most of your shots. I can't remember if crit was essential for it to be a higher DPS or not. But yeah, so like essentially if you want burst damage, that is really the most efficient way to do it. But you know, it's just it leaves you yes. It leaves you like that shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Warning. Critical damage. Advise taking cover.
Oh man, I love it when fantasy works out perfectly. So in my division, and if you win your division, you get a bye week, so that automatically puts in the top 4. I'm tied with a dude. I've got the tiebreakers over him because I beat him head-to-head twice. And then there's a guy 1 game behind both of us, so that has the tiebreakers on me. So if I lose, I needed both of those guys to lose for me to win. So I lost, and they both had guys going in the Sunday night game, and they both ended up losing. It's like, yes, we all suck equally, so I will totally take the division and get into the Final 4.
That's excellent.
Yes.
Did you see that, what was the Giants, the Crazy Giants thing? Oh yeah, the thing they did to try to prevent the touchback.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was pretty good. I mean, you see lots of people do that not successfully.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They had like 2 guys.
Yeah, because the rule is if it breaks the plane, then it's still a touchback, even if you knock it over before it hits the ground. Also, if you step on the line or across the line, and then touch the ball, or while you're touching the ball, it's also a touchback. And so
Wow.
yeah, they were able to not step on the line and keep it from crossing that plane.
That's way more difficult than I thought it was.
Multiple Titans
Yeah,
engaged.
which is why that was such a highlight, because a lot of people try, and it's like once every few years you really see them get that close and actually succeed.
Huh. Yeah, there was something about this with I'm using OBS, right? I think you can hear about that, right?
Titan down.
No.
The OBS like multiple audio sources,
I've got some
which I
talented
need
pilots
for
here.
the chat box thing. I don't know if you've done any streaming,
No.
like since you've gotten your headset, tried to determine exactly, if you were getting audio of everything.
No.
Yeah, before I did this, I was just getting like me laughing to myself and
Yeah.
game audio. And I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out how to point to a second audio source, which, yeah, because I've just put set to not game audio, obviously.
Yeah.
Critical damage.
Base.
Seek cover.
Can I set up?
Oh man, there's this tweet from UPS customer service that appears to be like an autocorrect thing that got them. So, the dude's name is Gentil, Gentil Thomas. He's like, hello UPS, what can I do if I have issues with your website and any of your support can resolve it? Because this type of issue did not exist in your robot support package. But I cannot get it. He's like, and then they respond with, hi Genital, have you tried accessing the website with a different browser? And it's like, oh, pretty sure that was probably a total typo or an autocorrect thing. And it's got 73,000 likes, so it's going to be seen by a lot of people. Yeah.
Titan destroyed.
Oh, so the weird thing, since I picked OBS, and it's a lot more customizable in terms of what bit rate, codecs, and whatnot you want to use.
Yeah.
My ping has been really not great. It's like 250-ish. And I've adjusted my bit rate, down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Below what I was using before. I
Friendly
should have
Titan
like,
attacking your
so
target.
I'm confused
We're
about
being
why it's
engaged by
taking
multiple
such a
Titans.
bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're talking to Rad Droid, and it doesn't sound like any of them
Friendly Titan
setups.
down.
Not
Yeah.
much, really crazy customization.
Critical damage.
Yeah.
Defensive system.
So,
You are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Enemy Titan down. Multiple Titans engaged. Advise you prioritize your targets. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
You're winning, team. Keep it up.
Enemy Titan destroyed. Disengage.
Perfect. Good win, pilots. Great work.
I'm in board at least. Yeah, it's like when I get third place versus second, I do not care. Like, I'm
Yeah.
actually happier. This is the thing that they've apparently studied with like Olympic athletes. When they get bronze, they're happier than if they get silver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Silver's like the least happy of
Mhm.
all the people that finish a race.
Yeah, and as a third place, finisher in a match, I can testify. I'm
Yeah.
very
I'm like,
frustrated
yes, I
when don't
squeaked
get
in on the board.
MVP. Yeah.
But yeah. Unless there's like a huge gap between me and first, I'm like
Yeah.
not pleased with second.
Yeah. And since the achievement tracking or whatever in the game is MVP or on the board,
Or not MVP, yeah.
yeah, and I'll take it. So okay, this thing tells me my team has been set to Mystic, level 34 added to my nickname. Oh no, that's someone else. Good, because I'm level 35. That was weird. Your team has been set to. Okay, all right, cool. Now what do I have to do? Oh, they unlocked a bunch of shit for me. All right.
Yeah, now you've got like all the neighborhoods and shit.
Oh.
So, I don't actually actively participate in posting raids and stuff like that, but you'll see like the neighborhoods break down. and I'm not sure exactly how they need to do it, but or if it's in like the raids, for example, rivers, which is like River North and stuff.
Okay.
They'll post a screenshot to a raid, and then it'll automatically create a chat channel for that raid.
That's
And
fancy.
then people will mark that they're going, so then you can be like, oh, there's 5 people saying that they're going to this raid. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll go. It's worth going. And people mark on the way or when they're here, and so people will be like, oh, let's wait for so-and-so to get here because I know they're on their way.
It's very fancy.
Yeah, the Wicker Park group is by far like the most active group out of all the neighborhoods, which is Carly's
that's
neighborhood.
Nice. Yeah.
But Wicker Park, like as far as like a neighborhood goes, has just a ton of gyms and Pokestops. So it's like a good reason to be active. Like people will go there when it's like Gengar raid day. There's lots of people from other neighborhoods there because it's like, oh, on foot we can cover a shit ton of raids, as opposed to my neighborhood where I'd be able to cover 4 raids in the same amount of time.
Yeah, and you know, Navy Pier is like 3 gyms is all.
Yeah, yeah. Or there's some of these places where it's like, you know, on the raid days on a Saturday at 1 p.m., it's like, okay, downtown would be good, but there's not really going to be anyone downtown because no one really lives in the loop.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, that's going to be dead, but Wicker Park is where tons of people live, and there's a ton of gyms.
And I can conceivably find parking over there.
Yeah.
Eliminate all enemy Titans.
Alright, so what do I have to do to, which channel do I have to go into, you know, assign myself notifications for?
Let me see. I'm trying to remember what it is. Let's see.
Multiple Titans are engaging you. I recommend targeting the closest enemy first. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Where's the...
Friendly Titan back. You are being engaged by multiple Titans.
Alright, so if you go into the bot lab channel, type exclamation IAM, I-A-M,
Okay.
and then hit
Friendly Titan
enter.
attacking your
You'll
target.
see all the roles that are currently assigned to
Target
you.
destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen people typing that.
So that'll show you everything that you currently have.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Laser core ready.
Actually, I should do that. So this is what I've got.
Firing
Oh,
laser
so you
core.
can do
You are outnumbered by hostile Titans.
oh, so you can do like I am space 100. I'll put you on the list for the hundreds.
Which channel is that?
The bot lab.
Oh, okay.
It's near the top under the help desk.
So, exclamation point, I am space 100.
Yep.
Alright, cool, cool. What are other good ones to get notifications for?
If you just type I am something after it, it'll give you like a list. There's 95 assignable roles.
Yeah, but like-
Vortex shield. Friendly Titan
Like,
attacking
there-
your target.
It'd be kind of useful.
I mean, the 100 is the one that I
Advise
use.
cover. Elevated threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking.
Or the 100, I think, is the one that I'm Oh, that's not the ones that I mean. It's available.
Enemy Titan. Warning, foe is taking excessive damage.
because it's got different neighborhoods.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
It's got some of the rare spawns in there, like Chansey,
Disengage.
Chauncey.
yeah, Phoebus. Some of the other ones are for like research tasks that are kind of rare that people would tag. I don't care about any of those
Multiple
things.
Titans attacking.
Yeah, the 100 is really the best.
Friendly
We should
Titan
tag
attacking your target.
unknown.
Really?
Yeah.
You are outnumbered by hostile Titans.
Why? Do you have any?
Good to see land. Yeah, I have like
Critical damage. Advise cover.
They're super rare, dude. They're very showy off. Show offy.
Sustained
Are they?
reactor damage.
Yeah.
Multiple Titans engaged.
I got them put on. Put them on both fast.
Yeah. I mean, they really only spawn at like when there's special events going on.
I might have a Chicago for it.
Like the spelling of Chicago.
Friendly
Yeah.
Titan down.
But other than that, like
Enemy Titan eliminated.
This
You are
was the
being engaged
first
by
one.
multiple Titans. Friendly Titan attacking
and then it's good
your
if like I'm just looking for raids in the area. So like yeah, if you go into the loop, you can see 2 of the EX raids on there. Because those, you know,
One day I will.
why can't you
Cover. You are engaging multiple Titans. Recommend Vortex Shield. Enemy Titan down. Warning.
But yeah, those are good alerts to get. You'll see like 100 come up through like every couple of days. Today there's a lot of like 100 alerts. That's because
so many people are playing.
They're barely
I
ahead
think
of
it's
us.
that, and
We
it's
can
also
do
so many
this.
people were like actively checking.
Friendly Titan attacking
Ah,
your
yeah.
target.
Like a lot of people will
Titans are
get
engaging
hundreds,
you.
but they won't
Recommend targeting the closest
be
enemy first.
checking right after they capture.
Yeah. Yeah, they get home.
It's like,
do their
yeah, get home and checking like, oh, that Rattata that I caught earlier is 100. Cool.
Friendly Titan attacking
Yeah.
your target.
But this was like people checking their larvatars, their Dratini's and shit like that, and be like, ah, that's a hundo, let's close that one.
Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Alright, I'm gonna head to bed.
Enemy Titan eliminated.
Run into that larvatar, wore me out. I mean, I had my steel-toed boots on and had my backpack on, and my big heavy coat, so it's like, I was not built for running at that point.
No.
Friendly Titan attacking your
Built for-
target. Laser core spread. Enemy eliminated.
But yeah, totally worth it. Now I feel awesome.
Yeah. There you go, man. You've been killing
Target
kids.
destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll be killing the PvP when, whenever that starts up.
Yeah. Whatever that takes to be good at.
Yeah, I know. No one really knows just yet.
Friendly Titan attacking
People
your
are saying,
target.
like, the people that have played, like, the beta or whatever of it are saying that there is skill and strategy involved, but they can't really say anything until NDA is lifted.
You are engaging
So it's like,
multiple Titans. Recommend Vortex Shield.
sounds seem to believe that, so maybe there is, or maybe it just didn't have a big enough sampling of people to break it down to here's the nitty-gritty you have to do.
Find out
Rifle on target. Hostile
what those
destroyed.
game mechanics are when the rest of the game does not employ anything close to that.
Yeah,
Like, why not put those in the actual game?
I know. Yeah, so we'll see. But I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, later, Freddy.
Alright, see you, buddy.
Ion laser core
Bye.
activated. Friendly Titan attacking your target. You are being engaged by multiple Titans. Warning. Reactor failure.
Damage
attacking your target. Warning, reactor exposed.
Keep pushing, pilot. We're barely ahead.
Multiple Titans are engaging you. I recommend targeting the closest enemy first. Enemy Titan eliminated.
So close. Good effort, everyone. Get to safety.
engaging you, I recommend targeting the closest enemy first. Friendly Titan down. Friendly Titan down. Critical damage. Used by streetwire or engaging multiple Titans. Recommend more Titans.
Reactor vulnerable. Severe damage occurred.
Titan attacking your target. You are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Laser core ready. Firing laser core. Enemy Titan eliminated. Enemy Titan down. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Elevated threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking. Enemy Titan.
We can still catch up. Don't lose hope.
Friendly Titan down. Enemy Titan down. Disengage. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Critical damage. Seek cover. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Target destroyed. Impressive shot. Laser core ready. Outnumbered. 1. Offensive option. Splitter rifle on full spread. Titan destroyed. Warning. Reactor exposed. Severe damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Rifle on target. Hostile destroyed. Multiple Titans engaged. Advise you prioritize your targets. Warning. Major damage sustained. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Enemy eliminated. Friendly Titan down. Elevated threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking. Warning. Hull is taking excessive damage. multiple Titans. Recommend Vortex Shield. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Disengage. Titans are engaging you. I recommend targeting the closest enemy first. Enemy Titan destroyed. By multiple Titans. Warning, reactor exposed. Protected casing compromised. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Warning, sustained severe reactor damage.
We're barely ahead.
Friendly Titan down.